morning. First of all, if this is the first time you've ever tuned in to one of my vlogs, my shop update vlogs I should say, thank you and welcome. If you're one of the regulars that come back, and I think I've maybe got about a dozen regular people because my views are somewhere between a dozen and 20 on each of these. Now, a lot of people would be really disappointed with those sort of numbers, but when you consider these aren't build videos, they're just my update. And they'll have little things mixed in amongst them, little things that I'm doing around the place, which I don't think are big enough to make up into a big build. Just knowing that there's people who are interested in following that along feels good to me. And if I've got somewhere between 12 and 20, that's a high school classroom to me. Like, I've got high school classes smaller than that. So for somebody wanting to tune into these every time they come out, that does feel really good. So thank you very much. This is being recorded straight after the one that I've just uploaded, the 18th. I uploaded it, I think last night. So last night, this morning, depending on where you are on the planet. So I'm up to date. Over the time of doing these vlogs, I wanted to give people a bit of an insight into the way my, I guess my recording and editing and uploading happens. For a while I was getting really far behind on my uploads, and it was because my upload or my process was that I would record on my phone. Because of space premium on my phone, when I had an older phone, the 6S, or the 6 actually, I'd record on that, I'd airdrop those to my iPad, I'd edit on my iPad and render, and then I would transfer those to my computer. To save on time or speed in upload, I would re-render it with a software program I've got on my laptop to basically cut the size down to about a quarter. Some other videos, I would take all my raw files, just put them straight onto the computer and use several different pieces of software because I've been trying out different ones. The only one I've really paid for has been Wondershare, like Filmora. I've also tried the one with the red shark, can't even think of the name right now, and Shotcut. I've actually got videos on my channel that have used each of those. So the videos on my channel have been put up there from 4 different editing methods. With my these vlogs, it's all just done on the phone. I've got the newer phone, the 11. It's got a larger capacity, so I'll record on the phone, edit on the phone, render on the phone, and in some cases now, because I was putting them to the laptop, re-rendering them and uploading it. Then we got the NBN. The increase in upload speed that we got with that from 0.9 megabits to 18 at its peak, I think, or 20. I'm now just, sometimes I'll still transfer them to the laptop and just upload them from there so I can do whatever I need to do on the computer for that. Or lately, I've just been uploading them directly from my phone. I'll upload them as private and then just go in and do some final editing to maybe picking the thumbnail and changing the description or something like that. I'm kind of hoping that makes my process a lot faster with these vlogs, definitely. One thing I found out while doing this and watching a couple of other creators, I discovered that the key frame, the very first frame that you have, or the very first clip, I think I got this from Van Neistat. That's the one that sets the quality of your video. So if my very first shot is from this, meaning the front-facing camera on my phone, then it gets uploaded as a 1080p. If the very first clip is from the main camera, then it's a 4K video. Usually my videos are now somewhere between 1 and 2 gig in size, and so that depends on the quality and the length. I'm no longer going through that whole re-rendering process because now I can upload a video faster than I could re-render it before. Sometimes it'd take half an hour to render it or re-render. Just wanted to keep people in the loop on that. Hopefully that's appreciated. And now if I fall behind on things, it's just that life gets busy and I don't get a chance to edit. But I started editing inside the phone for a couple of reasons. One, I was having issues airdropping stuff to the iPad, and two, with it on my phone and just using iMovie, I can edit in little bits and pieces as I go. So I'll throw a couple of clips in, edit, throw a couple more in, edit, and then it's done a lot quicker. Like I said, this week's video was done this week and it was done last night. This has become my best of both worlds. I've still got that little connector lead, but I walk with both the leads attached to it, so that when we get to areas like this, there's no chance of Sam being pulled over like that man suddenly pulling on this slope. And incidentally, when we got to where the fork is, for where the trail comes down this way or just continues up the road a little bit, I stopped on that fork and I just said to them, so what are we going to do? We're just going to go to the end of the road and turn around, or we're going to go down the hill and then turn around? And they weren't facing in any particular direction at the time. They both just started walking towards the trail that came down here, which I figured Sam's probably okay with for maybe the first walk of the weekend. If we did another walk tomorrow, which I plan on doing if the weather's good, you probably won't want to come down here. Batman's much more sure-footed than Sam is, and me. That's why these two lead idea is good for this part of the trail. Wonder if they'll ever come back down here with a grader and try and fix this road up, because it's a fire trail for bushfire season. Ducks. Come here, Bat.